Welcome back to Salesforce AI Specialist Certification Prep Tutorial. This is the 7th lesson in this series. In this lesson, we will explore the Agentforce basics. In the next lesson, we will build an agent using Agent Builder. I am Santosh. In the evolution of generative AI, you learned that agentic AI is the newest development in generative AI. An agent is semi-autonomous, meaning you type a request for a business task, like a question or an instruction using natural language, and the agent takes it from there. The agent interprets your request, makes a plan to address it, and then calls the best action or actions to meet your needs. Agentforce uses your input, such as a prompt and the trusted data that's in your org, to execute the right actions and give accurate answers. Since Agentforce is a conversational AI agent, employees can express their questions or instructions in natural language. For example, instead of clicking around the Salesforce UI to find records, a sales rep can launch Agentforce and simply type, "Show me my ABC deals." Each user request or instruction is understood in the context of an ongoing dialogue. A user can ask a follow-up question or make a related request, and the context is retained. Agentforce works alongside users. It boosts productivity by automating mundane tasks, analyzing data, answering questions, providing contextual assistance, and more. When a user enters a prompt into an agent, and an action is called, that action will likely need some of your company or customer data to complete its steps. Agentforce uses the same Einstein trust layer data protections, such as secure data retrieval, data masking, prompt defense, event logs, and audit trail. Agentforce actions also respect the org and user permission settings. You don't need to set additional permissions when using Agentforce. Let us take a look at the Agentforce components. Assistant. Agent and assistant are used interchangeably in the documentation. Let us make it clear that an agent is an AI assistant which harnesses the power of LLM. And also, Agentforce is an agent, which is the default agent in the Agentforce ecosystem. It is seamlessly built into the Salesforce interface. Next, actions and topics. An agent includes a library of actions, which is basically a set of tasks the agent can do, such as summarizing information, getting answers from a knowledge base, or drafting emails. Actions are how an agent gets things done. In other words, an action is an individual task the agent can perform. For example, if a user asks an agent for help with writing an email, the agent can launch an action that drafts the email and grounds it in relevant Salesforce data. Every action in an agent is assigned to a topic. A topic is a category of actions related to a particular job to be done. When a user enters a question or request, the agent selects a relevant topic and then launches one or more actions included within that topic. This keeps your agent focused on the actions and data that are most relevant to the current conversation. The Agentforce actions are powered by flows, Apex classes, and prompt templates. Agentforce comes out of the box with many standard actions. You can also use Agent Builder to create custom actions powered by features like flows, prompt templates, and Apex classes to address your unique business use cases that aren't covered by standard actions. Examples of standard actions are: draft or revise email, identify record by name, summarize record, query records. Query records with aggregate. As an example, you can get total of records. Answer questions with knowledge, where the agent summarizes answers using data from a variety of knowledge articles. If you want to customize your agent so that it can help users with processes and workflows specific to your business, you can create custom actions. Some use cases for custom actions: get order details, initiate an order return, make product recommendations, check inventory levels. Now let us take a look at what Reasoning Engine do. How does the assistant know when to launch a topic? This is where Reasoning Engine comes to play. The Reasoning Engine orchestrates how an agent launches topics and actions during a conversation to accomplish a task. When an agent is triggered, or when a user asks a question, or makes a request, the Reasoning Engine works with the LLM behind the scenes. Here's what it does. It interprets user request and classifies the utterance into a topic. Utterance means what the user input to the Agentforce. Iteratively builds plans for accomplishing a goal. Finds and launches the right topics and actions to achieve the goal. Now let us look at the last component, the large language model, LLM. As we mentioned before, agents are AI assistants, and they harness the power of an LLM to communicate with users and take action in your org. The reasoning engine calls the LLM at different times, during a task or interaction with a user. The number and size of the LLM calls depends on the task and which topics and actions are launched. Now, let us look at the permissions and access related to Agentforce. Agents respect standard Salesforce access controls such as licenses, permissions, field-level security, and sharing settings. The default Agentforce agent is available to admins and users with the Agentforce default permission sets. Standard actions are available to all users who have permission to access the default Agentforce agent. Access to a custom action depends on the Apex class, flow, or prompt template the action references. For example, if a custom action is built using a flow, the custom action adheres to the permissions, field-level security, and sharing settings configured in the flow. For best performance, Salesforce recommend assigning no more than 15 actions to a topic. You can have up to 20 agents. That's the end of this lesson. In the next lesson, we will look in detail about how to build and deploy agents. In the hands-on project, we will build an agent using Agent Builder.